Hi everybody, Martin Cowan, contributing editor for T News here. I'm delighted to have secured some time with Tim Sullivan, who's Sales and Marketing Officer for Cendyn. Nice of you to join us, Tim. Thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us. So just give us an idea as the Sales and Marketing Officer for Cendyn, the sort of brands you work with and in what context you work with them.
Sure. Thanks, Martin. Happy to be here today. Thanks for making the time to talk with us. At Cendyn, we're a global company. We're in about 30,000 hotels in 143 different countries. We present our products under the platform of the Hospitality Cloud, and there's really three main categories within the Cendyn Hospitality Cloud. One is the Marketing Cloud, which is integrated CRM and data-driven digital marketing. The Sales Cloud, which is sales optimization for group sales teams to help drive meetings and event business. And then the Events Cloud for meetings management and ticket management. So within those categories, we've been very fortunate over our 20-year history to work with some of the best companies on the planet. From a sales cloud perspective, we work with most of the global brands: Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, IHG. On the marketing cloud, we work with people like Minor Hotel Group, the Standard, Hard Rock Hotels, Lowe's Hotels, Rosewood, Redline Hotel Corporation. And then on the event side, we actually work with some Fortune 500 companies. Google is a client of ours, Delta Airlines, Coca-Cola companies. So we have a broad range of clients from kind of very large global brands all the way down to independent boutique hotels. And we have software and solutions that can meet the needs of that full range of clientele.
Okay, so across those three parts of the Cendyn business, I understand that you're rolling out a new product. I mean, you're always rolling out new products, I would assume, but you've got something that I know you're particularly excited about, and it's something that helps hotels to personalize customer service and support actually on site. And this is something I know on the T News that sort of blipped our radar quite a lot, probably over the past 18 months, is the actual on-property experience. So can you just tell us what you've rolled out in that sphere?
Yeah, absolutely. We're very excited about this product that we're rolling out now. We've been working on it for quite a while. So under the Marketing Cloud, we have a very robust enterprise hotel CRM and loyalty platform. And we believe that the three core components of a true hotel CRM solution kind of break down into three buckets, and we define it as data, action, and impact. The data is bringing all the data together, centralizing it, so connecting to all the different hotel and third-party systems, the property management system, central reservation system, point of sale, pulling all that data together into a central data warehouse, cleaning it, deduping it, transforming it to create an enhanced guest profile. Once you have that data and you have that enhanced guest profile, then the action piece is through communication automation. How do we take that data and drive a result with it, make it actionable? And that breaks down into two pieces: marketing automation, which is taking that data to deliver very timely, relevant, personalized digital communications, but also data automation, which is pushing that information to the front lines of the business. So the people at the front desk or the concierge stand or in operations who are standing face to face with the guests have that same intelligence at their fingertips to have deeper, more meaningful interactions. And then the third, the impact, is advanced BI and analytics to track the whole cycle, so we're constantly optimizing. So the product we're talking about is called Engage, and it falls squarely in that data automation piece, on the action piece. And it's the ability to take all of that CRM data that has been so successful in driving marketing automation results through email campaigns and other digital marketing channels, and pushing that data to the front lines of the business in some very novel and compelling ways. So it's a very light application. It sits on any terminal on the desktop or the top of a property management system, for example. And when a guest comes to check in, and that reservation is pulled up, the application goes and finds that profile in the CRM database, runs some algorithms, and comes back with some prompts for that agent to say, these are the most important things you should be saying to the person standing right in front of you. In addition to that, there's also a summary profile. So at a glance, you can see if that person is a member of the loyalty program, what tier they are, whether they're a VIP, how often they stayed, when was the last day, have they stayed at this hotel or at other hotels in the brand. And that can all be provided in a summary view, and then also a deep dive to pull up the full profile. So if somebody in guest services, for example, is doing a little research before arrival on a VIP, that's all there in this very lightweight application. So it's really, we're operationalizing the CRM and pushing it into the hotel so that same intelligence can be accessed at every touch point within the property.
Okay, so we're getting away from that almost, that sort of, the pre-scripted, one script fits all introduction when you go into check-in at the hotel. So you're moving away from that, or you're allowing hoteliers to move away from that. So I mean, what's the market dynamics currently that have sort of prompted you to develop this product? I mean, what are your hotel clients? What have they been saying to you that's made you put the time and effort into building, developing, and getting this live?
Right. Well, think about it. It's a real challenge, right? So if you think about the whole guest journey from booking to travel, check-in, stay at the hotel, there's parts of that journey that have been optimized, and there are other parts that still provide a lot of friction. And we believe, and our customers believe, that we can do better at the arrival ritual, the checkout ritual, things that actually happen in the hotel. I'll give you a real world example. I won't name names, but I went to an event, and I was staying at a global hotel chain. I am the top tier in their loyalty program. So for most global chains, that means you have to stay 50 nights or more, which is about 15% of your life staying at their hotels. Our events team had booked the room for me. So I went to check in, and they hadn't put my member number in. First thing they asked me is, have you stayed with us before? I've stayed dozens of times. And then they say, are you a member of our rewards program? As a matter of fact, I am. Oh, would you like me to have this room count? And I said, I definitely would. Can you give me your member number? Just got off a plane, been traveling. The member number is probably 20 digits long. I don't have it memorized. I said, no, I can't do that. Can you just look me up? She said, sure, let's try that. And what she asked me was, can you give me the address of when you signed up for the program? Now, so she's already making me think, well, does she want my address, or I've moved a few times in the past few years. What address is she looking for? So I give her my current address. She doesn't find that. I give her my past address. No, that doesn't work. After about 5-10 minutes of this back and forth of her, is it this? Is it that? I finally said, you know what? Just give me my key. I don't need the points. I'm tired. I want to go to my room. And this is an award-winning program at a global hotel chain.
Okay, so, I mean, that's really sort of quite interesting. I mean, on a sort of personal note, that must have been quite frustrating if you've just got off a long flight and what should be, a fairly sort of seamless check-in and getting the points onto your card. I mean, in terms of looping back to the hotels and the Engage product that you've launched, I mean, specifically in terms of loyalty and revenues, I mean, is there a sort of direct correlation between being able to greet a guest personally on check-in and hardcore revenue impacts, or is it more of the sort of the soft benefits of not annoying Tim?
Yeah, right. So that's a great question. Think about, loyalty does drive revenue, so that we study that. There is absolutely an impact. The people who are members of the loyalty program stay more often, they spend more, there's more wallet share, they book at a higher ADR. So that's why they're so popular. The execution of those is, if they're, most households in the US at least belong to 29 different loyalty programs. So there's a lot of noise out there. The hotel industry itself hasn't done a great job of building a lot of brand affinity. If you look at the top 12 loyalty brand affinities to people loyal to brands globally, the top 12 are technology companies and retail companies. There's not a single hospitality company in that list. So with it's kind of become a pricing decision. So if you're dealing in this world of commoditization, ceded a lot of the booking process to the OTAs, and they're owning more of the customer relationship. How do you differentiate to connect with someone that's going to, the next time I go to that city, I could care less if I stay at that hotel again. I had a horrible experience, right? It was just like any other hotel to me. But if I walk in, they know who I am, they're making recommendations, they're providing an experience that speaks to me, I'm going to want to come back. And that repeat business does drive more revenue for hotels. And it provides this differentiation to allow the hoteliers to provide a unique experience, a more meaningful, a more connected experience with their guests that's going to drive that repeat business.
Okay, I mean another interesting part of the sort of the using the data to be able to allow the hotel staff to be able to greet people personally is how do you ensure that the hotel staff remain the dominant part of the conversation? So it's that the concierge is talking to you, not the CRM made human. So how do you balance that the human implementation of the technology to stop the technology becoming the dominant part of the conversation, which in a way might be counterproductive if the guest thinks that you're not being treated personally, you're just being treated as a digit.
Yeah, look, the hotel staff, they want to be helpful. These people are in the hospitality business, and if you're talking about an upper upscale or luxury hotel chain, these people are highly trained. We're not talking about reading a script like in a call center, but the application provides prompts. So at a glance, you can know, yes, they've stayed here before. Welcome back. Getting to your earlier question as well, when you talk about the revenue impact and operationalizing this data, guest prefers higher floor away from the elevator. So that prompt, I'm going to try to meet the need of the guest and anticipate. We know from your history, this is what you prefer when you're with us. I'm going to accommodate that. Oh, and by the way, I have a suite upgrade available. Would you like me to book that for an extra $59 per night? So there's a revenue component. Prompt is guest book through an OTA. Get the email address. Oh, I see. I'd like to send you some personalized offers during your stay. Can I get your email address? And that gets typed right into the window, and then that's captured. So it's a combination of personalization, providing the guest based on their preference and their history and their behavior, but also offering upgrades, offering specials, offering promotions, capturing more data from them at that first touch point. When you walk into
is that sort of upsell functionality built into Engage?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, listen, this is quite, as I said, it's something that's really sort of blipped our radar in the past 18 months on T News, and I think Engage sounds like it's pretty good. I'll certainly be keeping an eye on how I'm checked in next time I go to an event. So look, Tim,
next time they ask you, have you stayed with us before, ask them, don't you know?
Yeah. Shouldn't you know?
Can you tell me?
Haven't you used Cendyn? All right, well, listen, Tim, thanks very much for your time, and I'm sure I'll see you on the circuit. Thanks very much. Talk to you later.
Thank you, Mark.
Cheers.
I enjoyed speaking. Take care.